Hi all, welcome to another video of my channel. So today we are discussing about notice period. Notice period for the finance jobs in MNCs. So as we all know that it's a very controversial topic, notice period always an issue in a company, issue between the companies and employees always. So but I'm not going to the issues or the problems what are all facing in notice period. That we will take definitely in another video. Today, this video, I just want to make you people to understand what is notice period and why there is a notice period and different kinds of notice periods for the finance jobs. So mainly notice period is a time between the date of acceptance of your resignation and the last date of your working day in your company. So that is notice period. So whenever you are joining a company, in the offer letter, when you're accepting, when you're signing the offer letter, when you're signing a contract between the company, there is a clause, there is a separate section before notice period. It's a very important thing for the company side, notice period, especially in India. And we can't say that as per the Indian legal, the rules, employee rules and all, if you see, no company can't impose any employee to work continuously for this much period. They can't insist, but you can see in every company there is a notice period. If you are not ready to serve that notice period, definitely there are a lot of issues will happen. So notice period is a very important thing what you have to know about you in your career, in your job career, and especially in finance. I can tell you the finance companies, when you're the finance jobs in MNCs, there are different, the notice period is starting from 15 days to till 90 days. Means like 15 days notice period. Some companies have 15 days notice period, those who are lucky, and 1 month notice period, 2 months notice period, and 3 months notice period. And generally, we can see nowadays most of the MNCs, most of the companies are following 90 days notice period. That means 3 months notice period, especially for finance jobs. I'm telling, I'm not very sure about other categories, but finance jobs in MNCs, most of the companies nowadays 90 days they are following. But the funny thing is that if you're going for an interview in a company and the company already has 3 months notice period in their policy, they are not ready to take a person with 3 months notice period. They need you to join within 15 days. But still, when you're signing for your their offer letter, in that you can see they want you to work 3 months after your resignation. So it's like a contra. It's like a funny thing. So they don't want to give 90 days time for to join, but they when you if you join them, you have to be there for a notice period for 90 days. So it's like that. So different. So different time periods are there. It depends on the company, their policies, everything, and your designation. It's all depends. So in finance, when I felt like that, why this notice period? When I am saying that in my professional times and all, the people, what is the benefit for the company through this notice period? What they are getting is actually in finance sector. If you see, right, we have month end, quarter end, year end, like that. Different kind of book closings are there for accounts and finance. So if you are in a position, if you are in a senior finance practitioner or a good accountant or something like a lead or an assistant manager for a finance department, so there will be each finance sector, each finance department has a close, like month close, end week close, weekly close will be there, quarterly close will be there, month close will be there, year close will be there. So this 3 months notice period will definitely will helpful to the company by how it is like that. When you are resign, your activities you have to transfer to the next person, right? So there is a time should be there. Activities in the sense your work. In MNCs, we are telling about the jobs or the different work. What you're doing is the term what we are using is activities, different activities. So that all you have to do the KT. KT means knowledge transfer. The proper knowledge transfer should happen between the person who resigned and the next person who is joined for or who is a backup for you. So there should be a time. So you know, right, because you have the experience and you are there for some particular period in that company, and you know that how the closings and everything is happening, how to the day-to-day activities are doing. But the next person has to get the clear picture from you, and he has to get a clear knowledge transfer from you. For that, there should be a ample time, there should be a good time should be there. So why this 3 months, how it is helpful? Because the person, new person, can see with you the month close, there's a chance to see the quadrant close. So like that, in for accounts, these are all very important for finance sections. So when you have this much time, so the next person, and there will be a gap between the company has to recruit a new person instead of in place of you. So there will be a gap will be there. After that, so maybe some 1 month or 2 months will be available. Within that time you have to do all these things. So company is looking, I think, in a positive way. If you are looking, if you are thinking about the notice period, company's main tension is that, because there should not be any issue between the deliverables, because the company already has a contract between the clients. They are already agreed with the clients that 100% is delivery on time without any other. So this should happen, right? If you are not there, if the one of my employees resign from my company also, it's my duty to be make sure that all the deliverables are going on time. So this notice period is helping in such a way. But the notice period, when if some urgent issues, some urgent things are happening, some companies have some issues, like the HR department or the management will not allow you to leave from the company. They have a lot of issues. No, we will not give you any leave. You can't leave. Notice period time, there is no leave. There are so many conditions. You can, once you put down your paper, that time only all these policies are rising. It's a funny thing. Yeah, definitely. Till that day, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. But now suddenly they have all have problems with me, right? Definitely, because you are out of the company and they know that you are going out. So they will try to make you stretch there, and they have to put you the complete work, and they will utilize that 30 days or 90 days or 60 days, or whatever your notice period they will try to do. So you should be very patient that time. You should manage your mindset. You have to set your mindset in such a way that yes, you should do that work, just do and finish it. Because if you're making any issues in your notice period, the management or the company, the previous company, can do anything in your career. They can just blacklist, right? If blacklisted, once blacklisted or negative, some comments, what and all they are putting in your career path, it will not be good for you in the next company. Definitely, you people knows, right? In MNCs and all, they will do background check 100%, very very tight background checks nowadays there. So the next, they will call the first company, second company, then the previous company. If any of the manager is saying that no, that person is not good because he has so many lot of attitude issues in his notice period, he is not able to work, he is not ready to work, he is not giving any support to us, such kind of comments definitely will badly affect our selection and our career. So it is very careful. You people should to take care about this notice period. And another kind of notice period, it is not a notice period, but I'm seeing in finance sector that people are going for transition. So transition is nothing but you are going from your company to your client site. The client site may be outside the country. There are a lot of opportunities are there. You can go to the client site. Mostly in India, our clients will be in, there are all the countries will be there. US will be there, Canada will be there, Australia, Singapore, China, Taiwan, Korea, lot of countries they are giving the project. So there are a lot of opportunities the people will get for going for transition. But this transition, that time the company will make you an agreement between you and the company. You should not resign. You at least should work. You should work for 12 months. A 1 year contract they will sign. A separate bond will be there. It's a kind of bond. So why this bond means, why it is like that? Because it is not then that 3 months notice period. You have to work for at least 12 months after your transition. Why it is like that? Because the company is spending some amount, because you are going for some 3 to 4 months in another country. You are staying there. There are a lot of amount, maybe for example 10 lakhs rupees they are budgeting for your name, and you are going and taking the transition. After transition, it is your duty to make it possible, make it sure that everything is working well in our company, and you have to take the KT, you have to deliver the KT to the other people, the team members. Lot of things are there, like, but you just think that after your transition, you are just coming back and you're telling that I'm not interested in this company, and I don't want to work this. I just want to resign. So suddenly, if you're putting that within that 3 months, if you're leaving, also the company has a lot of loss. It is a big loss for the company. Like, they spend such a big huge amount, and you are not there now. what is the use, right? So that's why they are, and there is a chance, there is a possibility, sir, you can just leave within 3 months, but definitely they will cut whatever they spent on you for that transition. They will definitely take back from your account after what and all they want to deduct from your thing. That time or that balance, small amount only you will get after your full and final settlement. So this and all you should be very careful. So notice period, so notice period is a very very important thing what you have to see when you're signing an application, signing a job offer letter. You just read everything, what are the clauses, conditions are there in your offer letter. After that, one sudden morning, if you're getting a good job opportunity and you just accepted that, and you're coming and asking your manager and he's saying that, boss, no, yeah, you can't leave now because we have a 3 months notice period. That time you are just wondering, what, 3 months notice period? Hello, sir, I have to join within 15 days and have such a very good package they offered. Sir, I can't lose this opportunity. Nothing. Most of the managers will not allow because it's they have jealous, right? It's a corporate world, right? MNCs. It's a kind of corporate world. You should plan, you should manage your things in such a way. So always you should be very careful. You should be little intelligent when you are making a plan, when you are deciding about the new jobs, and or definitely you look out for your notice period. And one tip I can tell you, that if you are planning for a resignation, if you are planning for a job change, please, if you are planning, if for example now February, I'm looking for a job in April, I am planning, right, April, don't wait till April to for the resignation. You resign now itself, so the 3 months will last to April. And and as I told you that most of the companies, they will not accept 2 months or 3 months notice period. If you are ready to join within 15 days or within 10 days, some companies will accept 1 month. So better is 15 days to 20 days. That time is the best time. So once you resign, if you are in a 3 months notice period, resign now, February, after that March, then April 1st you can start your interviews. That time, because your notice period is very less, if they're offering a good offer also, you can just negotiate with them, like, so 10 days or 20 days difference, that is okay, because they can accept, most of the companies will accept. So plan accordingly. I'm not encouraging any of the employees that, or any of the person who are working to job change and how you can do. It's just an information I'm telling. This is the way what you have to do. And also there are some companies that have options for buyout options. Like they will tell, for example, if you are getting a job, buyout option means they will give an option like, okay, if you are if I'm telling that I have 2 months notice period, then that time the company will ask you, uh, is there is a chance can we buy out that time period, because 1 month notice period, 1 month salary or whatever, that we are ready to pay. But when you are going and telling to your manager, they definitely, most of the companies have that option, they can release the people, but most of the companies management, they will not release the people. But if you're lucky, maybe there's a chance. So it's all up to the situation of the market and situation of your company's projects. If there is no projects in your company, even they are ready to relieve you from your company, means that is the time, if you're asking the same question, definitely you will get a chance. So it's all depends. So this is not his spirit, so just careful. So there are a lot of different scenarios, different categories are there in finance world, finance working culture. So that all we will discuss in this channel. So if you are not yet subscribed my channel, kindly subscribe this channel and click on the bell button also for the notification. You will get a updated notification of your my latest videos. So just signing off from this video. Thank you so much for watching me. Suresh Nayak.